So take a moment and start to imagine of you getting ready to leave. And once you start your car, the first notification that you get is that your oil level is low. Or maybe have you ever considered about how much money you would save by changing your own oil rather than going to a mechanic to get it done? Or have you thought about why it's so important to get your oil change done on time? So according to Firestone, the engine oil is the lifeblood that keeps the engines healthy and running smoothly for thousands of miles. And it's also suggested to not go past the date that's put on the top left corner of your windshield. Most people start to wait out on the oil changes to save money, since the oil changes are around $90 to $120. And it's totally understandable. That is why I'm here to teach you how to change your oil, like the materials that you need, how to replace the drain plugs, how to replace the oil filters, adding the new oil, and how to check the oil level. So before we get started, it's stated by Mobil that the things you'll need is the motor oil, the oil filter, the wheel ramp, gloves, a ratchet, a oil filter wrench, the funnel, the oil pan, and clean rags. So according to Orchard Ford, using the wrong oil can actually hurt your car. It can increase the engine wear and tear, and it can also decrease the fuel efficiency. So now that we've gotten our materials ready and prepared, it's time to get started with the process. The first thing you should do is turn your car on and let it warm up for about 5 minutes. This helps the oil to come out more easily and more smoothly. So after it is warmed up, it's time to drive it up the wheel ramp and locate for the drain plugs, which should be located underneath the engine. After you find it, get your wrench and start turning it counterclockwise to loosen it. So after you unscrew the plugs, you should let all the old oil ooze out of the car into the oil pan until there's no old oil left. And it should look like this as it's oozing out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. And after about 7 minutes, be ready to reinstall the drain plugs with the wrench by turning clockwise. So now that we have gotten rid of the old oil, it's time to replace the oil filters. So what you should do is look for the oil filter and position the oil pan right underneath it. Grab your oil filter wrench and start turning it slowly counterclockwise to loosen it. And when you do loosen it, the oil will ooze out, and that's totally fine. Just let it do its thing for a couple of seconds, and then you should completely remove it. Next, the thing you should do is grab your new oil. Next, the thing that you should do is grab your new oil filter and apply a thin layer of oil around the oil filter's O-ring gasket. After that, twist it by hand clockwise. So after that is done, pop open the hood and remove the engine oil cap and put your funnel in the hole. So what you should do is get your new motor oil and slowly pour in the specified amount. For every car is different. Some cars take more quarts than others, but it should say in the manual. So after that, put a thin layer of oil on the thread of your engine oil cap and twist it clockwise to tighten it. Close the hood, get in your car, turn it on, and slowly back out of the ramp until your car is level to the ground. Last but not least, it's time to check the engine oil level. So after letting the car idle and observing for any leaks, turn off the car and let it settle down for about 2 minutes. Open the hood and take out the dipstick. The dipstick should look like that. Once you get your dipstick, wipe it down and put it back in and let it sit for a couple of seconds. After that, take it back out and take a look at it. Honestly, take a look at the oil levels and see where the oil and the markings on the dipstick meet. Changing your own oil is not that hard and it may seem like a lot of work, but it's not. But it's something that would save you a lot of money if your goal is to stay on budget. It's also something that should be kept track of or kept track on to make sure that our cars are in the best conditions they can be. That'll last us a long time and become a part of the memories that we create in the future.